my top 10 beauty products, summer 2024, products that are new to me, and I'm going to share them with you. These are products that I'm going to be taking on my upcoming summer holiday coming up really soon. Let's dive into the video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Brownie Life video. Today's video is all about beauty products, specifically for the summer. So for summer 2024, I've discovered some brand new products. Some things that are more on the cheaper end and some things that are more on the expensive end. Some things I've got some real bargains and I want to share them with you. So these are things that I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be taking along to my summer holiday coming up really soon, guys. So if you've been watching us for a while, you're going to know that we're going to be heading off onto our summer holiday really soon. There's more videos on that coming up, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because there will be a full holiday reveal coming up really soon. So yeah, these are products that I just have been using for a little while, as I say, over the summer, that I will be taking along with me for my holiday. But I really rate them. I just really think they're amazing products. So I've got all my beauty things in here, so ranging from sort of skincare things, makeup, just general beauty things, some body things in there. I've got 10 things that I want to share with you that I think are just really amazing products for the summer. Well, I say for the summer, they're things that are summer that I've discovered within the summer and I'm taking them on my summer holidays. But obviously, they're all things that you can continue to use through the winter if you want to, or some of the items you can maybe swap for a different type of product, but I'll explain that as I go along, all of the products. So any guesses, guys? Where are we going on our upcoming summer holiday? Comment down below if you think you know. And where are you going for your summer holiday? Have you had your summer holidays yet? Or is that upcoming, a bit like ours? Whereabouts are you going? It's really good to hear from you all. And also as well, when you hear about other destinations, sometimes you don't always think of yourself. It gives you really good ideas for other upcoming holidays for you. So definitely drop us a note in the comments, because that might help other people decide on their summer holidays, maybe for next year and things, and it might help us as well. So I've got all my beauty products here. I'm going to dive into the bag and share with you the first one. So the first product is by Ren. I presume that's how you pronounce it. It's R-E-N. Ren Clean Skincare. Now this is something that I actually got from the M&S Summer Beauty bag box thing. I did do a video on it, so go check that out if you want to. Obviously they're not available anymore, so it would only be checking it out in case of other beauty bags that come out. I think they tend to do one every year, but I'm quite new to it all. I've not bought a beauty bag from M&S before. This was my first one, and this was one of the products which I absolutely love. I think it's incredible. I'm going to put a note on the screen with all of the products that I'm talking about in terms of the price of them, and obviously I'll tell you exactly where I've got them from. But yeah, the M&S beauty bag, I didn't know what to expect, and there's some quite expensive, including this one, expensive beauty products in there, and they're things that I just thought, well, I'll treat myself to the beauty bag. I'll use a few of the things. I probably won't really like them to that degree. I won't be bothered about buying them again. This is really good. So it's a Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. I mean, comment down below if you know exactly what that is, because I'm not entirely sure. I took it that it was kind of like, more like just a toner. It does say just to swipe over clean skin with a pad or a cloth, just to obviously cleanse the skin, you know, after obviously cleaning or taking your makeup off. And I've used toners in the past, but I haven't used them for quite some time. I'm not really sure why I haven't, but it got me thinking when I started using this, everyone. Wow, the dirt that came off onto a cotton wool pad from my face was incredible. After I'd already washed, you know, basically taken my makeup off with a makeup remover cloth. I don't use the wipes as such anymore. I do use them occasionally, but normally I tend to use actual makeup remover cloths. Been using them for a while. They're by Danielle Creations, Erase Your Face. So lots and lots of brands out there that you can use for makeup cloths. But I'd already taken my makeup off, thought my skin was clean. I don't tend to use facial wash every day. I tend to use that kind of a once in a week type of thing. Maybe I should use it every day, I'm not sure. I just don't like to dry my skin out too much. I do have quite dry skin anyway, and I'll be honest, over the years I haven't used that much on my skin at all, and I am just starting to use that a little bit more now in terms of skincare products, because I'm getting older, you know. when you're over 40, you've got to start thinking of your skincare a little bit more. But this is absolutely amazing. I just thought, how on earth has that dirt come off onto a cotton wool pad? So it's clear to see that it is taking off the grime and dirt that you didn't think was there. So yeah, a really good product, obviously expensive. It's in the M&S beauty bag, as I say, but you can obviously buy that separately. But yeah, I definitely rate this. All of the beauty products that I'm talking about, so for instance, this one, it's not that because I'm talking about this first, it's ranked 1. I'm doing this in not any particular order at all. So I'm just talking about my top 10, but as I say, I'm not ranking them 1 to 10 as such. So this one, and then another product I actually got, which again is in the M&S beauty bag, but again, you can buy all of these things separately. I think the reason why they do the beauty bags and things is so that you get to try the products and then you can obviously go back and buy the full, you know, the full big item, so to speak. But this is a Fresh Elements Hydrate Soak Star, it's called, overnight moisture cream. So this is actually a moisture cream that you would use overnight, and in M&S they do actually have 3 different ranges. So I have 3 different colours. I think it's pink, orange and this greeny blue colour. So all for different skin types. I think the orange one is like a vitamin C one, and the pink one, can't quite remember what the pink one is. I think that's more probably younger skin, or like sort of tackling spots and blemishes and things such as that, I think. Don't quote me on it because I haven't really researched that particular product. But this is Hydrate, which is more for dry skin, which will be perfect for my skin because as I say, I do have dry skin. I've loved using this. So as I said, I've always been using this just once a day. When I take my makeup off, I use that. And then on an evening, I've been using this. But before I use this, so this was the M&S beauty bag. But before using that, I've been using this product, which wasn't from M&S. I just bought it. I think I bought it from Superdrug, but it'll be available in so many other places, won't it? Boots, Superdrug, etc. Online. This is a Garnier Skin Active Vitamin C. So this is actually a brightening night serum. I will be honest, I have occasionally just been using that on a morning as well, just because I feel like it's working, so I'm using a bit extra. Maybe I shouldn't, I'm not sure. It's lasted absolutely ages. I mean, I'm only about halfway and I've had it for a good few months, definitely. So what I've been doing is using this vitamin C night serum drops, which you just really tend to put it where you've got kind of like dark spots and things on your face and anywhere where you want to use the serum. So I've been sort of using it on some dark spots that I've got here, and I've got sort of like a patchy area here that has been actually quite a lot darker, and I don't think it looks quite as dark as what it did. I do think it does explain, I think it explains more on the box actually than on the back, and I don't know about anybody else, but is it just because when you reach 40, well, I'm over than 40, obviously. I'm actually 44, guys, but when you read the back, can anyone else read it? Because I don't think my eyesight is that bad, but trying to read that is quite difficult. I mean, I have to keep going like this to try and see it. Anyway, there was more information on the box. But from what I remember, I think it said 2 to 4 drops, I think you use, and I've just tended to use a couple. If it's bigger amounts, that's sort of the droplet. So it's just a droplet thing like this, look. So if when I squeeze it, it lets out a bigger drop, then I tend to just use a couple. Other than that, 3 or 4 if they're smaller drops. But yeah, just rubbing it in to where you've sort of got dark spots and things such as that. I do have sort of blemishes under here. So main areas I've just been looking at is more the dark spots and those areas that need a bit more attention. So I've been using that every night for a good few months now. It's lasted ages, as I say. I'm pretty sure, I think I got this on offer and I'm sure it was about £5. It might have been 8, I'm not entirely sure. But as I say, I will be noting on the screen what the prices are right now for all of these items anyway, so you'll get to see from the note below. So as I say, I've been using this as the toner, this is the droplets, this is the cream, and that's what I've been using as my nighttime routine, and just maybe, as I say, once a week, sort of giving my face a really good wash. Face mask and things every now and again. Still on the subject of skincare, I'm definitely going to move on to other body things and makeup things in a moment. But the last thing for skincare is this Clinique Moisture Surge. Hopefully you can see that on the video. I'm sure I have used this in the past. Or it might have been another Clinique product, I'm not sure. Maybe when I spent a little bit more money on myself, guys, to be honest. When I spent a little bit more money on my skincare. But for many, many years, I haven't. I've literally been using Astral, which is a really old-fashioned moisture cream. But do you know what? There's nothing wrong with Astral. It's perfect for my skin. I've been using that, a little bit of face wash now and again, and that's about it. So as I say, I'm really trying to make an effort now with my skincare. Clinique is not a product that I would necessarily go to just because, again, a lot of these products can be quite expensive. I mean, the one that I refer to, the Garnier one, that isn't expensive at all, but some of these other things are, and especially Clinique products. So it's not my go-to kind of thing. But the reason why I'm talking about it is because I got this in the M&S Beauty bag as well, and it is actually a 100-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. Now, because I do have dry skin, I noticed such a difference when I was using this. Now, what I've done, because you only get a little teeny pot, and I've nearly used it all, and I do have another one because I bought 2 beauty bags when I went to M&S, so I've got double the products, because there's only a small amount in it, and I didn't really want to be going out and buying this at any time soon, just because of the expense of it. I decided that I was only going to use it really for my holidays and a little bit after, so I started using this on my holidays, used it a little bit after, and it has obviously gone down. So what I would say is this hasn't lasted quite as long as some of my other products, but I really do rate it. Initially, I was kind of plastering it all over my face and doing it every day, and then I suddenly thought, well, if it says it's 100 hours auto-replenishing, does that mean you're not supposed to put it on your face every day? Not sure. Comment down below if you've used this before. Should you use it every day or kind of every few days? So since coming back from Kefalonia, I only then started using it every few days. And normally I would use that on a morning. So I would obviously wash my face if I was washing it, or just use a makeup remover cloth to give my face a nice wash just with water. Then use that, let that all soak in, and then just use a normal moisturiser that I've been using, which the one that I've been using more recently is something that I've been using for quite some time, which is a vitamin E cream from Superjug, just Superjug's own brand, which I found okay actually. And then occasionally I swap back to my Astral moisturiser. But as I said, this has been really, really good because I'm not actually finding I'm needing that much moisturiser in addition. I think this is really doing the trick in terms of dry skin. So yeah, this is really good, but as I said, definitely on the pricier side. Now getting to a product, how many have I gone through actually? Gone through 4, haven't I? So this is my 5th product, as I say, in no particular order, but this is actually getting to a body cream. So away from the skincare and everything now. Now, if you've been watching us for a while, you probably would have seen this pop up on a previous video quite some time ago. This will have been before we went to Kefalonia. Go check those videos out if you haven't already, full playlist on our channel. So before we went to Kefalonia, which was at the very end of May, so it was at the school half term, like end of May, beginning of June time. I started using this quite a long time before we went to Kefalonia. I was using it, and I did actually say at the time when I bought it, do you know what, I might do a video just about this if I found that it was really, really good. And do you know what, it absolutely is. I've really, really enjoyed using it. Now I do really like a lot of the Garnier products. I do use this in the cream that's like it's a green colour, not the cream, the actual bottle, that's what I'm getting at. And it's more like for dry skin, it's just a general sort of moisturiser. So I have been using that for quite some time. So I decided to swap for this affirming and hydrating for loose skin, and it contains caffeine, and I think it's been doing a lot more for my stomach area that's quite loose, because I've been losing quite a bit of weight, and I do find that I've got a little bit of loose skin there, obviously scars and lots of other things going on there. So I do think this has been really helping. I mean, it's obviously not really intense cream in the sense that if you've got, you know, really bad sort of scarring, or you've got really loose skin to a massive degree, an excessive degree, I'm not sure how good this would be, guys, I'll be honest. But for me, I definitely think it's really worked. As soon as you put it on, I definitely feel everything feels firmer straight away. And it does actually say on the back of the bottle, gives 24-hour hydration, and immediately that the skin is toned. After 7 days it feels visibly firmer, and after 4 weeks it's retightened. So hopefully that's the case. I've definitely noticed a massive difference on my legs. I mean, I have been working out a lot, have been trying to lose weight, and obviously with the working out, I'm guessing my legs and my thigh area and bottom area and things are probably toning up from the exercise. But I definitely do feel, because when I've missed odd days of using this, I do feel a difference. So it's definitely been working on my sort of thigh area, onto my sort of bum cheeks. A bit too much information probably, but you know, they're the areas we rub all these body tonic things in, aren't they? Because they're the areas that we're more concerned about. My stomach area, obviously sort of all the back of the arms. I mean, basically I've used it all over, you know, from sort of head to, well, not head to foot, but you know, from shoulder to foot kind of thing. So yeah, I definitely rate this. This is available in many shops. I think I bought it from, did I buy it from Home Bargains? Can't quite remember everyone, but I'm pretty sure it was only about £3, £3.50, but I'm sure that they sell it in Boots, Superdrug, Home Bargains, probably B&M, all those type of shops, and you might get some really good offers on it as well. So definitely rate this. And as I said, I have actually been using the green cream of this range, just the intensive moisturizer for dry skin. I've used that for many years and really do rate it. So this one was no surprise that I thought it was really good. They actually do like a gradual tan one as well, which I haven't tried. I was thinking of trying it on my stomach area because I was thinking of using bikinis. I'm not sure if I'm going to use bikinis on my summer holidays, I'll be honest. I still think I'm going to stick to the costumes, swimming costumes. I'm not sure what to do, but I've had this conversation before and on the comments. Thanks so much for your comments on previous videos about whether to wear a bikini or not. I'm still a bit on the fence, I'll be honest, and I haven't bothered getting any sort of fake tan. I think I am going to stick with the swimming costumes, but I might take one bikini and there, because I have got a new one, and then that way I can kind of trial it out so that for our next year's holidays I'm all good to go and I'm bikini ready and I can buy new bikinis, because in all honesty, it's been really hard actually buying brand new bikinis recently, because a lot of things in the sale, brilliant, but a lot of things go so fast that you don't get a chance to get those bargains. So I'm more confident that by next spring I'll have lost more weight, I'll feel more toned up, and then when we're ready to go on our next big adventure, you never know, I might get in a bikini then, and hopefully I can use some like gradual tan things, you know, in this range to get my stomach area a bit more tanned. But I think I will probably use a bikini on this holiday, but I'm probably not going to share and show you all, you know, what I look like. I just might use one just to get my stomach a little bit more tanned. Maybe, I'll see, not sure. I'm going to get to a perfume for the next one. It's in the M&S beauty bag that I've already been describing, that obviously I bought, you know, a little bit earlier on. Now the perfume that I rate really highly is quite surprising, because the one in the beauty bag, it's not this expensive one, guys. It's definitely the cheaper one. I'll explain a little bit more about this one in a minute, because that's not the highly rated perfume, it's this one. This one, I absolutely love this. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is about £7, so what a bargain, but I haven't seen it in many stores. Now, I don't know if it was something that was just like a limited edition, a summer perfume, I'm not entirely sure, or they might have it in some stores, but not others. I don't know if you can get it online or something, I don't know, but it was in the summer bag, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that they just do another summer bag and bring this out and put it in it, or bring it out for next year, maybe, who knows. But I did see it in store, as in you could buy it separately quite a while ago, but then I haven't seen it for a little while. So I don't know whether it was just limited edition, I'm not sure, but this smells amazing. So this is the Discover Sunrise, it's got bergamot, jasmine and sandalwood. Now I only use this on the Kefalonia holiday. Me and Emily actually shared it. We tend to use it for like a during the day perfume, just because I do have my favourite one that I like to use on an evening on holiday. But yeah, I use this more for during the day, but there was loads left out of the 30 millilitres anyway, so I carried on using it obviously through, you know, the summer that we've had so far. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was an amazing scent, really good. So I really hope that I can find it again in M&S, or if they bring it back for next year. I definitely think that would be an amazing thing to do. So really good value getting the M&S beauty bag, because so far, even though there's been a few products that I haven't tried yet, or I'm not that bothered about, there's definitely been some really good ones. So top tip, next summer when they bring out the M&S beauty bag, go get yourself one. I'm sure it's about £30 for the beauty bag if you spent over 35, but what bargains, definitely, because you get some really good expensive products in there. Talking about expensive, this, yes everyone, this, a Floral Street Arizona Bloom. So I don't think this is just specific to M&S, I think this is an actual brand, it has to be, because for the price of it. It's a 10 millilitre, just little tiny perfume. And when I thought it was a 10 millilitre little mini, you know, perfume, I thought, it's not going to be that expensive, because I went to check out in M&S exactly how much this was. So this came in the M&S beauty bag, but I thought to myself, I tried it and I thought it's quite nice. It's not, I don't think it's amazing. It's quite a nice scent, but not anything, you know, spectacular. I thought I'd go see how much it was, and I'm pretty certain from memory it was £29. I mean, £29. Then I thought to myself, I'm reading the wrong tag. It has to be for like a 30ml or something, you know, bottle of perfume, not 10. No, it's definitely only for the 10 millilitres. what? I mean, that is so expensive. Obviously, if you're into perfumes and you love spending money on perfumes, that might not be expensive, but it just felt expensive to me. And I don't think the scent of it is that fantastic for, I mean, I'll use it and I'm definitely going to use this one. And I like using it, but it's not worth the price, everyone. So just thought I'd point that out, that, you know, this one was definitely the star perfume in those beauty bags. So I've been using some makeup products for quite a while in terms of eyebrows, mascaras, eyeliners, etc. Certain certain brands, certain things. So I thought recently I'd have a little bit of a change round. And I don't know, maybe you've all noticed, maybe you haven't, not entirely sure, but I do feel like my eyebrows are looking just a little bit better in terms of, because I do have to actually, you know, pencil them in, so to speak, because I do have quite a lot of eyebrow here, but sort of where it goes over this side here, it kind of just disappears. There is some light coloured hair, but not a lot, so it's kind of non-existent from about here onwards. Looks stupid, everyone, unless I do something with it. And I do use a product, this isn't in my top 10, I'm just explaining something that I already use. I do use this tattoo brow, I've actually just bought a new one just for my holiday. I do tend to use this, has been a little bit on and off that I've used it, just because sometimes I've just not gone and bought it again, and I've just literally been penciling my eyebrows with other products. But this product is really good for like a tattoo brow, so it leaves it on, so to speak, for, it says 3 days, but I tend to only get a couple of days really out of it. So the good advantage of using this, as I said, this isn't in my top 10 because this is something that's not new to me, brand new for this summer. This is something I've been using for quite a few years. But when you put it on, you leave it to dry and then you peel it off basically. Full instructions are on the box, and it's about £12.99 I think it is, and as I say, I've used it for quite a few years. But the good advantage of this is when you're going in a pool, going on holiday, you might not want to be wearing that much makeup, and if you're concerned about your eyebrows, this is a really good product because you can pop it on at a time, maybe on an evening, potentially on a morning if you've got a bit more time in the room before you're going, you know, out and things. Pop it on at some point and then leave it, I think, I'm not sure if it says 20 minutes, but I think I leave it a little bit longer, I'll be honest. I think I might leave it about an hour just to make sure it fully sets, and then I peel it off. But don't quote me on it, don't do that, just follow the instructions on the box. So yeah, I basically then peel it off, and it does actually leave, you know, the actual tattoo brow over your eyebrow, so it gives it that colour, that shape, and then it lasts because it doesn't wash off for at least a couple of days, and then you can just pencil your eyebrows in as you normally would when you need to. So what I decided to buy for my eyebrows, and I've been using it for about a month I think now, is this. It's so tiny on here, so that's why I'm reading it out rather than trying to show you, because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I will show you, but I don't think the camera's going to make it out because it's so tiny. So it's actually by Loreal Paris, up to 24 hours micro precision pencil. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Comes with a brush on this end, so just to obviously brush your brow, and then a really tiny sort of, that's why it's called a micro one, just to a pencil to just sort of brush in. So where you've got kind of missing hair and little gaps, you can just obviously pencil it in. Thought this has been incredible. I've really enjoyed using it. I mean, obviously my eyebrows do look a bit false in the sense that you can tell that they're drawn on, but I don't really have an option, I'll be honest, because I can't just leave them exactly as they are. I have to do something with them, and I think this seems to be the best and probably cheapest option. I can obviously go to a shop and have them done, etc., but I've done that before in the past, and I just feel like it's never worth the money. I do feel like buying your own products at home is better value and just something you can control yourself that little bit better. And I've never found that when I've had anything done in a shop, it's lasted that long, in all honesty. So I've been using this to kind of do them a little bit more semi-permanent, and definitely for like holidays and things, because then that means that when you're not wearing makeup, you don't necessarily have to use this in addition, you can just do that. But then when I'm penciling in and wearing makeup like I am today, I've been using this, and as I said, I've been using this for about a month now. So I don't know if you've noticed on the videos or anything whether my eyebrows look any better. Comment down below, what do you think? I mean, I hope that you're not going to comment and say, well, actually they look awful. Hopefully you don't, because I might cry and I might be really sad. I'm only joking. End of the day, everyone's got their opinion, haven't they? And you know, eyebrows seem to be that thing that people really like a certain type of eyebrow or they don't. But yeah, as I say, I feel personally a little bit better using this. I've really enjoyed using it. I've just gone for a brunette colour, if that helps anyone, because then there's a darker one than that which mine are very dark. I'll be honest, that like the darkness here is my natural eyebrow, so I don't really touch this. Well, I do touch it a little bit with this, but a lot of it is quite dark anyway, so I do have to go for a darker one. But mine's brunette, it's not quite the darkest one, but they do lighter ones as well. I'll pop a note on the screen as to how much that is as well. And I did actually get an offer on some makeup recently because I rebought this ready for my upcoming holiday, and I got an offer if you spend £14 in Boots on the L'Oreal products, makeup products, then you got a mascara free. So I actually got this free, and the normal price of it I'll put on the screen, but this is a brand new panoramic, is it Panarama? Yeah, Panarama Volume Million Lashes. So it's just a new one that they've obviously brought out. And again, they're giving it out for free if you're spending over £14 on products. So yeah, I've been trying it. I've only tried it for a few days now, but I don't know if you can tell, I don't want to come too close to the camera. But on this video, I'm actually using it, I'm wearing it, so I don't know if my eyelashes look any different to what they do on other videos. I'm not going to show a massive, severe close-up of my eye, everyone. But just take it from me. I've been using it and I'm actually really happy with it. I do think it's really, really good. So I think that's a brand new summer product that I'll be taking on my summer holidays, even better for free. So I've done 8, and now I'm going to get to my last 2 products. So things that are new for this summer that I've just discovered that I'm using. Now these are actual nail products, so they are 2 separate products. That's why I've included it as 2 separate things. But they are the same make, same brand. So these are actually just Rimmel, guys. So, you know, a really cheap, sorry, I've just got something on my nail, so I was just trying to get that off. And it's still stuck on there. I think it's a piece of nail stuck up. 1 second. All sorted now. So these are Rimmel, so a really cheap make, if I'm honest, in comparison to a lot of other things out there. And this is a Nail Nurse, a 2-in-1 treatment, which I've just thought has been really, really good. A strengthening base coat, and it does give that, it's not as pink as what it looks, but it does go like a pinky sort of natural colour on your nails. And then this super gel, which is like a top coat, but it is like more of a gel than it is a nail polish. It's that little bit thicker, so it does kind of look, it doesn't look like you've got shellac on, but it is kind of that type of thickness. And if you put a colour underneath it, so if you use that, then you put a colour on, then you use that, it definitely has that kind of shellac look to it, but you're able to do it at home yourself. So yeah, I've been using these together for quite a few months now, and I've been really enjoying using them. I'm not someone who has my nails done professionally very often, only occasionally for holidays. Other than that, I tend to do my nails myself, and often, as you can see from the video today, my nails are just terrible. They're just really short. Not in a fantastic condition, I'll be honest. I do need to put some cuticle oil on there at some point just to look after them a little bit more. But what I've been doing is using these products, and I just use them as sort of like standalone, well, not standalone, they're together, but not necessarily using a colour as well, because I don't always like colour on my nails. I'm not always that bothered. I do like it for going out, etc., but not all the time. So what I'm going to do on the video is I'm going to pop a little bit of this on, and I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to pop this over the top and show you, just so you can get to see what sort of natural nails look like, and especially sort of short, not very good nails right now. So these are my nails before, so as I say, not in a fantastic condition, I'll be honest. Then I'm going to pop 1 coat of this on and show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to get to the super gel to go over the top. So the 2-in-1 nail treatment, the Nail Nurse, is now on. So I'm trying not to go too close to the camera myself, but as you can see, it just creates like a nice pinky sort of shine on the nails. So yeah, I've popped that on. I'm going to just let them fully dry off. It really is quick to dry as well, another good thing. And as I say, I think if your nails are really super short, I don't really know why mine are that short, to be honest. They do tend to grow when I go on holiday, because I'm not doing as many jobs, and I think I've not got my hands in water, etc., not cleaning up, not doing lots on the keyboard, you know, on the laptop for YouTube and things. So I think because my hands just get a bit more of a rest, and obviously the sun shines, that really helps. So they tend to grow quite a lot more on holiday. My nails can look really nice, but then I tend to get home, they just go a bit like this again. And I might actually get my nails done on our holiday. I might get them done professionally, just because there's something else that I'm doing. I can't really say too much, but something else I'm doing after the holiday. You've definitely got to check out an upcoming video to see what that actually is that I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is I might get my nails done professionally on holiday, maybe. If I can find a place just to do shellac or something, I might do that. But up until that time, I'm just going to use this, and I might put a colour on in between as well. So I'm going to let these dry, and then I'll get the super gel on over the top. The 2-in-1 nail treatment has dried, and now I'm just applying the super gel, which is actually quite thick. Both of these things do actually dry super fast. So that's what something is really good. You don't need one of the lamp things or anything like that. You just dry them normally yourself. So yeah, super thick, dries fast, just really shiny, like a really glossy look to them, which I think is amazing. So I'll come back to you once I've got my full set of nails done. I don't want to necessarily come really close to the camera, so I'm just trying to show you what they look like. I think they're just really shiny, just really nice, and it's got quite like a more of a thicker feel to them, and certainly when your nails grow a lot longer, then I think it gives even more of an effect, whereas right now, because they're just so short, it doesn't really give a full effect of it. But definitely I noticed that when we went to Kefalonia, those are the products that I used, and they did last quite a long time as well. I did take some nail varnish remover little pads with me, you know, the ones that you just get like in a little tub, which were really handy. Took that off, and I think I only did reapply, I think I only did them once, I think in the week that we were in Kefalonia, so they did last quite a long time. And as I say, with longer nails, they definitely give more of an effect. They just look really nice, look more like a French manicure type of look to them. So yeah, all dry now. As I said, it doesn't take very long at all for them to dry, and just a nice glossy feel to them. So that was my top 10 beauty products for the summer, new to me for summer 2024, things that I'll be taking on my upcoming holiday. So new products for me that I do rate really highly. I hope that you can get your hands on some of these products. As I say, some of them are definitely more the expensive end. Because I got them in the M&S beauty bag, I've given them a go and obviously really love them, but they are more on the expensive side, so I'm not sure whether I'll repurchase all of them. Some of the things I think I will. I think the Ren toner is definitely a top one there that I would probably be really tempted to buy myself. Some of the products obviously more on the lower end of the scale. Obviously things like these are very inexpensive for what they are. So I hope I've given you a good range, as I say, from higher end to lower end. I hope I've given you some good ideas, maybe for the rest of the summer of what's left of it, or your summer holiday if you're still going away this year. And obviously the nail care, the skin care, makeup, a lot of those things you can absolutely just continue to use after the summer is finished. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe and put the notifications on. Our full holiday reveal is coming up really soon, so definitely don't miss that. Like this video, definitely drop me a comment. Any of these products, have you used them before? Do you really like them, or you're not keen? Is there anything on this list that you're definitely going to head to buy? Be really interested to hear from you all. So I really hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.